Cool little intro. I wanted the song to finish. I thought that was pretty cool. So welcome, guys. Season finale of the 2025 Season 2 round 12 here at Sonoma. And things are looking good. So I'm currently in the championship lead for Division 2 in the Supercars Series here in iRacing. About 9th overall in the overall championship, but still, to be leading a Division 2 championship is pretty darn cool. So yeah, we're looking good. Just have to finish well tonight. I think we'll be okay. If not, again, like I said before, I'm here to have fun. I'm not necessarily like hunting down championships or anything like that. But if I get one, that's pretty cool. Weather today is looking good. It's very hot, so it's going to be really tire management. Track temperature right now 119 degrees. So yeah, managing those tires over the long distance is going to be key. So let's see what we got here. Right now, only 15 people are registered, and I don't expect this to be a popular event. I think I say that every single race, but Sonoma is not the most popular track for the supercars. It's unfortunate, but it is understandable. It's a very tight course. So, sure got all my stuff in here. There's Mike right in front of me. Sure got my volume up here. Now let's get some practice laps in. We got about a little less than 10 minutes before this session starts. Like always, I was able to get some good practice in during the week. Really relying on Madison Downs VRS setups for this one, as always. Just get the tires warmed up, get myself warmed up as I missed that apex. And as is the normal case, I'm incredibly tired today. But we're just playing video games, so all you can do is just have fun. You know what? I think I've got something messed up on the stream. That's why it looks. I'm looking up at it and like it looks like crap. Give me 1 second here, guys. Let me fix this thing real quick. There we go. That should be better. Okay, let's see. There we go. That's much better. Okay. Cam probably thinks I'm following him. You see, he's letting me go. He's just... slide. Still cold tires. Oh, big glitch right there. Okay. It's weird. Things you don't experience in real life. This guy is just going right on front of me. Alright, and that's no comment. Glad this is practice. Oh my gosh. Oh, this guy's right in front of me again. Look at this. Look at this moron. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Okay, Mason Baker, you are a dummy. Go practice more. Okay, well that's about it. I hope that guy is not in my split. Not the practice I was hoping for. I didn't really even get a clean lap in, but that's okay. You know, like I said, I practiced throughout the week. So just waiting for things to go live here, which should happen any moment now. I thought about making a few changes to the livery on the car for this race. Just change things up a little bit. I had this cool little hood design I was going to do with some kind of striping pattern on there, and it looked pretty cool. Just didn't have the time to really implement it this week. So yeah, same old plain old iDuke Silver. That's what I call my car. So my real life Mustang is named Duke Silver, but it's a silver Mustang. So why not? Yeah, temperature is actually climbing, 121 degrees Fahrenheit. Is that Greg I see behind me? Hang on a second. Who was that? Oh, it's Victor. Okay, yeah, Victor and Greg are on the same team. Okay. That's right. All right, going into the session here. I think that's the most, like of the entire season, that's the most wrecks I've had, even in practice. And the same guy who can't even keep his car on the track is wrecking me. So let's hope that, well, if he registered for the race, he's probably going to be in my split, because I think it's all going to be one. So there's always that. Fan-freaking-tastic. Let's see. Well, I'm not seeing him. Corey Preston's here. A few names I don't typically see, which is cool. Got 23 cars in here. Okay, well, let's get our qualifying set loaded up here. VRS, of course. No wet weather today. Thank goodness.
The track temp's increasing. It's now 114 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, that's toasty. I was able this time to actually get some qualifying practice in before the race starts. Not last night, the night before. So just to kind of get a feel for how the qualifying set's going to handle on the track and the high track temperatures and everything. So feeling pretty confident with it. Again, just hoping to get a good starting position. We're car 5 of the 23 car field, so that's pretty cool. Just hoping to get somewhere in the top 5, hopefully. Top 5 for the starting position. I don't want to be too far back. Alright. So we're going to take it easy on the outlap because it's so hot. We want to make sure the tires get warmed, but we also don't want to slide them around or anything like that. So, not like VRR last time where we had to really take it easy because it's such a long track. This is a much shorter track, so we want to be able to, again, warm them up and not cook them. We want to put them in the microwave for a little bit, not stick them in the oven for 30 minutes. Get Mike get all of his stuff out of the way here. It's a much bigger turnout than I thought it would be for this track. But season finale, everyone wants to come out and have a race, so that's always good to see. All right, let's start picking it up a little bit. Here we go. more lap. Woo, that's fast. Ooh, sliding, sliding. There we go, good launch out of that corner. Overshot it. Look at all that time. Well, not as good as I've had in the past. Yeah, I lost like, what, 3 tenths in that last corner, just fired it in too deep. Okay. What are we gonna do now? I mean, it's still not a bad starting position for where it'll more than likely end up shaking out. So let's get our race setup loaded here. Check on results. Still, we're up P5 right now.
I was just saying this will be the last time we use this Sonoma.
Will it? Hmm.
Are they changing it?
Yeah, it's getting rebuilt. Well, it's been rebuilt from the ground up, I think. Released next season, next week.
Yeah, that's news to me.
Oh, cool. I thought it had a update. Looks like it's been updated.
All right, no Greg tonight. Looks like he's not gonna be joining us. Let's see. Mario is starting. He hasn't put a qualifying time in. He's car number 3, back in 21st position. So he's gonna try and work his way through the field. Cam is in 10th. We got Mike, car 13, and starting in 14th. And then Corey Preston on pole. Trent, good job by Trent. Really good time by Trent. 15.4. Victor with 15.5. Stacy Boyd right in front of me, the 15.7, and I've got a 15.9. So I don't think it would have made too much of a difference if I had nailed that exit or not. I think I would have maybe gotten 4th. Well, looks like Mario got a time, so I'm P6 right behind Mario. Mario got a 15.8. So yeah, I think I would have moved up potentially 2 spots. I would have been in 4th. So we'll see how it shakes out.
Hey, it's a bit warm out here.
Such a short time, a short lap that I think
Yeah,
we're all.
this is rookie numbers compared to my league race on Tuesday.
We need Victor to say that he's ready to go so we can advance this session.
Yeah, I was expecting to get to the 14th in quali, but it's
Oh well.
Truck's
Less than a
just not
minute.
there.
Yeah, I'm actually really surprised to not see anyone in the 14s. Madison, I think on his time was like a 14.6 on VRS. So I think I did a 15.6 yesterday, and I was really happy just to be within a second of him. But yeah, 15.1 is the fastest time from Corey. And I haven't seen anyone hit a 14 this week. Yeah, 15.1, that's flying. Same thing with Trent with a 15.4. 4.48, so
Anyone
Yeah.
remember when Supercars Focus 1 was on?
No. All I know is that for those of us in Central Time USA, it's 11 p.m.
That's the end of the session. P6.
All right, so all we need is a smooth race, 32 laps. So I'm probably going to cut it in half, pit around lap 16.
Oh, good luck, fellas.
Yeah, good luck.
Just because I don't think I want to go full stint with one set of tires. So try to split that up, and I think that's pretty much going to be the consensus here.
Cold tyres all around. Okay, Paul, pretty confident here. A decent finish will be around P5.
Okay, that's where we're at. Okay. One last start of the season. Good luck, everyone. It's been great racing with y'all this season.
Sue? Yep, same deal. I just need to do more of these races. I've been getting lazy.
All right, here we go. Clutch in.
This will be a standing start. Be careful, don't find yourself. 4-8.
Ah, trapped. Oh, ah, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, man, that was ugly. I didn't get a 4X, but I've got some damage, probably. Failed that quite a bit. A long race. Yeah, the car ain't steering right. Oh, jeez. I'm just dropping like a rock. Things warmed up here. Doesn't surprise me to hear someone taking his name in vain. Ooh, big crash. I'm not really getting the turn in that I want.
Happened to someone eventually. Sucks that it was me. Oh well.
Gosh. Victor behind me. Victor, what was that, man?
Tell me, we can just fight all race long, you know? Keep doing it. Left 7, we got 30 more to go.
Okay. He's actually justifying smashing into the side of me, but oh well. Oop, there it goes. And my car is just beat to snot, man. Gonna have to deal with what I got. Get this thing to turn now. I just want to rotate. Woo! That's a hot pile of mess. A few more laps to go before we pit here. Yeah, very much offline. Seems like it's a eventful night tonight.
The track temperature's rising. It's now
124, wow. I think I'll be coming in next time by. I really want to mute this guy. Ain't got time for that. Good stop. 50 seconds of repairs.
63%. Left rear, 61.
And bogged it. So I've got a pretty wounded car here.
Tires are cold, watch out. The guy in front is Nelson, car number 70.
Oh well, you know what? It's a stock car. They're made to be beat on. So let's beat on it and use up the tires we got. send it past this guy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's the end. Yeah, I'm all jacked up, so. This has not been a good night, but let's see what we can do here. Driving my completely broken with broken steering car.
Next car is Russo, car number 50. Their rating is 2.1.
Look at this guy. He's just all over the place. Oh, this is a different guy. Okay, he's a lap down.
The guy in front is a lap behind.
Still got a lot of racing left to do, and I don't think I'm going to really be able to hold on here. Kind of had a funny feeling that this is what this race was going to turn into. Sonoma's always big for this kind of stuff. Yeah, Cam's coming up behind me. I'm not going to put up a fight because I got nothing left to fight with. My tools are all used up. No, we're not getting anyone back. And Mike's right behind him. I'll probably be letting him by here in a little bit too. Not giving up, but this is 100% a salvage race at this point. soon as Mike gets up here, I'm gonna let him by. There's just no sense in racing. Just trying to salvage my stuff. No, there isn't. I'm really glad I had a good race. Really glad I had a good race last week at VIR, and I made a boatload of points. Because if it came down to this race, which I'm assuming it won't, but if it did come down to this race, I'd be in probably a lot of trouble. As far as like the championship goes, but I think this is going to end up being one of my drop weeks. Luckily I have other weeks I can fall back on, so I'm still sitting pretty good. I just want to finish. Probably not going to be able to hold on to this one. I got about 6-7 more laps left. So we'll see. They should get me at the end of this straight here. I have to brake so much to make this corner. Yeah. I won't be holding this position. They just moved out of the way for Corey. I guess I should probably do the same thing. Great pace by Corey. Curious to see if I can hold off these guys behind me for the next 2 laps. Gotta have some fun. I am a competitor after all. Oh, is it gonna stay on? This thing is absolutely used up. I can't believe I held it. Yeah, he should have just sent it right there. Just ragging this thing to see if I can get a top 10 out of this. Hey, we did it. That's the one consolation from this. Oh my gosh, what a garbage race. Oh man, that's probably one of the worst races of the season. Just absolute bumper cars out there. I think I had it. Good win, Corey.
Yeah, thanks.
gonna have to go back and take a look at this replay, man, because this is
Were you sweating there at the end?
I was praying that he held it straight so we didn't get wrecked.
I saw that coming and I was like, oh no, nothing is it. Well, I was making it around tonight, but your written out as like final game is insane.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
Another great season, guys. Mike, again, thanks for all the hype and getting folks out here, man. It's sweet. Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you, Mike.
Box in 5.
Victor, because we're in garage 61, but the tree was helping me a lot.
all right, guys. That was that was eventful. That is not the race I wanted to end the season on.
With me this season, guys. I'm proud to be your Nicholas Latifi.
All right, Victor is saying great stuff. Okay.
Front left, 58%. Front right, 69%. Left rear, 71%.
So let's go take a look and see
76%.
when this happened. So I put it around. Yeah, so I think this was the guy I was trying to get around. Let me see if I left him some space. I'm pretty sure I left him space. And so I fire it down the inside on this corner here. He brakes very early. So he gives me plenty of space. And then he just came back on and just absolutely killed me. So yeah, he just yeah, man. I mean, that's just amateur crap. That's what you have to deal with when you come on to iRacing. You know, that he had more than enough space to race there, but and then just a bit of net code in there, and that was pretty much it. You know, any chance of fighting for more than a 10th place finish was done with after that. So and I think with Victor, with the wreck, I want to say it was, I think it was this one. Yeah, so he just locked up. Okay. I thought he like turned into me. I wasn't sure what had happened from my perspective. Where is it? Cockpit. All I see is this car turning into me. So from my perspective, I was pretty disappointed in that. But he was just trying to outbrake me, and then it looks like he just locked up and. And that's the way it goes. But yeah, let's take a look at that start. That was a very eventful start. Not the best launch for me. Yeah, a lot of guys behind had a really good launch. Yeah, I just got caught up in that. Just couldn't turn the wheel. When you look at my wheel, and if you can see my mouse right here, I'm full lock to the left, or to the right rather, and nothing's happening. So still cold tires, just couldn't get the thing wrapped up. So luckily that nothing else happened here, and we were able to continue on. But yeah, it just messed up my car. Yeah, just front left all sunken in. I hate to even see what the car looked like after the race was done. I didn't even take a look at that. Like, I didn't even have a front end on my car. This was actually the battle of the race for me here. I can't believe I actually held on to it. This was oh man, that's not the way I envisioned this season ending. But yeah, man, you know, sometimes you just have to use the tools that you've got, and that was all I had. A big crooked wrench. in a half used roll of duct tape here. I'm definitely not going to make any points off this. You're not going to make points off of a 10th place finish when I'm car number 5. So luckily I have a few bankers in there. As you know, with iRacing, it takes your 8 best races of a 12-week season, and it uses that to score the championship. So that means I have 8 bankers in there, and then 4 drop weeks. So this is going to be one of those drop weeks. So I have a few others in there that they're a little less than 100 points. I think they're like 95, 96 points. So I'm glad I had those in there. I was hoping to match that, or at least top that, and put a bit more of a buffer with this race, but it just didn't work out. So yeah, I'll have to take a look and see if it's even going to compile the championship stuff or not here. Let me see here if I can pull it up. iRacing. See race results. Yeah, so I got 84 points out of that. Actually lost 6 I rating and lost 0.21 safety rating. So not the best round for me, but let me actually turn this off so you guys can see. So yeah, so we're right here. Yeah, 84. So I think it's actually not the lowest scoring race for me for the season, but I think it's the second to lowest. But yeah, just blistering pace by Corey here, 15 flat for his best race. I think it's better than his qualifying run, so that's awesome. And yeah, I would have had to have scored probably in the top 6 to have made more of a dent in my championship hunt here. So let's take a look. I don't think it's going to update yet. 1002. So my main competitor, Vit Salomon, I don't think, and here's the thing, it's showing he's got 863 points here in second place here when I selected Division 2, but when I go to overall, it's showing him with 955. So I'm not really sure what's going on with iRacing. I think it's just going to take a bit of time for it to combobulate all of its scoring and settings, and it usually takes like 24 hours sometimes. So yeah, we'll see. But it's looking like I may have salvaged it. I may have salvaged the championship after all. So at least the Division 2 championship. So we will have to wait and see what happens with that. But for now, guys, thank you all so much for tuning in today. Yeah, not the not the race I was hoping for, but again, thank you guys. If I end up getting the championship, I'll make a separate video, maybe a little highlight video, just with some of the racing stuff that I've captured, racing scenes I've captured throughout the season. And if I do this again next season, I'll probably broadcast live on Twitch instead of YouTube. I think it's a little bit more convenient for doing a weekly broadcast and everything like that. So if I do it again, there's no promise that I will do it again. Just with scheduling and everything, it can get pretty difficult to get in here and practice and race and everything. So just grateful to put a full season in with iRacing. First time I've done this in many, many years. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. No music today. I don't have anything queued up. Let me see here. Should I put some music in here? You know what? Let's put some music in here. Let me see what I got. I had something good before. Boom. Alright guys, outro music, it's important. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with me this season, and I will see you guys hopefully next season, probably with Supercars again. If not, it'll be something else, but guys, thanks so much for tuning in. I will catch y'all next time. Peace!